So hey guys, we're gonna do another video. We're currently in a rental car right now on our way to get our Tesla Model 3. It is delivery day and we're super excited.
We are about 40 minutes away from picking up our Tesla Model 3 and we are in a rental car. We decided to leave our regular car, everyday car at home and decided to get a rental car. So in this video, we're going to talk about the reasons why we decided to get a rental car in order to pick up our Tesla Model 3 and some other options that you could do to pick up your Tesla Model 3 when that beautiful day happens.
Yeah. To get started, we actually decided to get the cheapest rental car possible. So it was about 2 weeks ago, before the corona situation has been going on, we looked up to get a rental car because we wanted to use a rental car, especially since we live maybe 3.5 hours away from the Tesla store. And so we've never seen a Tesla before, the Model 3, and we've just been going off of YouTube as well as David's love for Tesla's car for so many years. And especially the technology and of course being more eco-friendly. And so we were thinking, like, what's the best way to do this? At first we were thinking, why don't we do this? We take our car, drive there, and then pick up the car and one of us will drive the Model 3 back home. But then it's just like, we're not even together to experience the whole experience of being in the car together. So especially since it's a long drive, you know, and I don't want to be in a regular car. I want to be in the Model 3, even if I'm the passenger versus driving. And especially, it's an experience of a lifetime, you know, that delivery day experience and driving home. It's actually going to be a road trip. So we're definitely going to have a video on that. So definitely check it down in the description below. And so how much was the rental car 2 weeks ago before this whole epidemic happened?
So to back it up a little more, to give some perspective, so we live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the closest Tesla store is in Charlotte, or just south of Charlotte, or Matthews, North Carolina. And so we looked it up. It was about 200 miles to get there. We thought, we'll take a flight, because a flight would be like simple. This way we don't have to take our car, and it would be like less than like a 30-minute flight. But then we're thinking we have to take either a rental car, Uber, Lyft, whatever from the airport to get to Tesla. And then I think we just came up with the idea of getting a rental car, since it's going to be 3.5 hours to get there. So our plan was for the day is we dropped off our kids to the grandparents' house in Wilmington, which is about an hour away from us. And then from Wilmington, we drove, this is all in our rental car, and now we're driving to Charlotte. And to answer your question, so it was 2 weeks ago, I checked because we were planning our whole delivery day and all this. It was $120 to rent the cheapest car to go from Myrtle Beach to Charlotte, just 24 hours, 12 p.m. to 12 p.m.
It's a lot of money.
Friday to Saturday, yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah, so then I think as the time progressed, Corona got a little more serious and
they don't want you driving anywhere. They want you to stay home.
Flights are canceled and no one can stay in hotels. The price just dramatically dropped.
$26.
Yeah, $23. So
$23?
Yeah, it was $13. $13 a day, and then with all the taxes and fees and everything like that, it came out to $23 to have this car for 24 hours. To go from Myrtle Beach, drop it off in Charlotte.
Oh, you got to pay for gas. Yes, that's one thing you have to be concerned about. And if you decide that you want to do...
But also, gas is the cheapest now ever, too. I think I saw $1.99 a gallon.
And then I think in South Carolina, where we're from, that's in North Carolina, but South Carolina's like $1.88, $1.85, which is super cheap in comparison. But still, you still got to pay for that, but it's still reasonable.
Yeah. And so it's probably going to be maybe like a $10, $15 fill up.
So what we recommend, especially if you want to get a rental car, if you have a family of kids, or maybe you don't, definitely get it the day before. So we got it at 12 o'clock yesterday during the day, so we have some time to get the car. Especially we have children, so we had to drive them to the grandparents' house, and it's an hour drive, so we had to get the rental car organized. We drove to Wilmington, got there on 6 p.m. at night, had dinner, had pasta, had some wine, just to get ourselves loose and excited for this journey and excitement.
Celebrate.
And we had the kids, we had to get to bed a little earlier. Well, not really early, around 11 o'clock. And then we at least slept, woke up in the morning fresh. And
5:30. I woke up at 5:30.
I woke up at 5:30, 40.
40.
I'm late. I like sleeping in, which is 10 minutes made a difference. And then we then started our journey. So I feel it's good to get it the night before, so you're not feeling rushed to get a rental car and then drive. And we decided that we wanted to have an early delivery. That was just our choice. It's right when the store opens at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I recommend that, especially if you're driving far away. You don't want to have to wait around, or depending on what's going on. You want to be the first one, get the car, and move forward. So, and it's so interesting now, we're in this rental car and it's super stiff and bumpy and the seats are not very comfortable. However, it is a nice car in general. It's a 2020. So I'm not going to go negative on this car at all. But for me, now it's going to be, I'm excited for that journey when we get into the Tesla car, because I heard it's very smooth. So it's like kind of a good kind of a, experience in a sense.
Yeah.
So definitely I recommend, if you're going to be driving more than an hour, definitely get a rental car if you're pretty much close by.
Let us know in the comments down below. If you were to pick up your Tesla Model 3, or if you did pick it up, how did you do the whole pickup
I would love
situation?
to hear that, yeah.
And also, what's your threshold? We were just talking about that. If it was less than an hour, we probably would just take two cars. We would go together in a car. One drives the Tesla, one drives our other
because
car.
then you got to remember, you got to go pick up the rental car, and you know what I mean. So it's a process. So therefore, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think an hour is probably the minimum for us in order to do the rental car. Let us know what you think.
And also, I want to know how far away is your Tesla store compared to where you're living? Curious about that too.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing just because we never got to drive the Tesla Model 3 or anything. So we're going sight unseen and we have to go so far. And we are a little nervous, if there's any service issues, what it's going to be like. Because
especially the coronavirus, everything might be cut in half or next to null. And we were told you drive up, you sign some papers, and you take the car, which is for me, I wanted to have that orientation, so I'm curious to see what it's really going to be like. So we're definitely going to have a vlog video on that, and you'll definitely have a video on all the details of our orientation / null to orientation. So we'll see. I'll make sure I wear a mask, have my hand sanitizers on hand, and my gloves while I do that.
We do what?
Get the car, because I don't want to get the corona.
We don't have any of those things.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess we gotta just wash our hands with soap and water.
All right, guys, check out our orientation video, which we'll have linked down in the description below, of us actually purchasing the car.
Definitely.
Not purchasing, but signing and driving, and all that fun stuff.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, see ya.